Hey, so I made a book called Not a Hero, and it's basically a villain who is a teenager. He's kind of a dick, goes around killing people, an assassin, and he gets taken over by the spirit of a hero from 1,000 years ago, and basically has to go to a hero school and, yeah, pretend to be a hero when he's actually a bad guy. And funny enough, that every time he tries to do something dickish, like kill a student or something, the hero takes over and makes him look better than what he was trying. So then he ends up getting everyone sees him as a hero, but he's not. And yeah, it's a really good book. I'm so proud of it. And these are three things that I would change if I were to redo it. So number one is I took about 10 years to write this book, right? 10 grueling years. And the reason is I kept going back and rewriting stuff that I wasn't happy with. But if I could change that, like I'm in the middle of book two right now, and basically there's some stuff I'm not happy with in the first few chapters, but going back is a mess. I haven't outlined. Well, number one rule: always have it outlined. This book is 16 chapters, and I wrote the outline for each chapter at the very beginning when I started this channel. And yeah, I've been following it, and every time I want to go back and do something, I just kept pushing through unless there was a plot hole, because if not, I was never going to finish. So part two is, never go back. Part two is always like find a publisher. I did mine on Amazon Kindle, KDP, and basically it's super helpful, no upfront cost. As you can see, it looks beautiful, you know. But yeah, I didn't put any cost up. I put in my story, I put in my image, my back, everything, how it's gonna look, and they sent you an author copy to see how it's gonna look, and from there you can approve it. My book Not a Hero is up on Amazon. If you search Not a Hero by Yadir Soul, you can buy a physical book, and maybe I'll sign it if you send it over, or the Amazon Kindle, which you can just read it on the app, which is amazing. But yeah, find a publisher. Amazon was great for me. I definitely recommend them. They were amazing, and I didn't put any upfront cost. My book has made about 15 sales, so I've made about $40 because I put it up for $9.99 because it's my first book. I don't have any hype behind me. I'm just a regular guy who always had a dream of making a book, and yeah, I got it done. Uh, book tip number three: make hype for it, guys. Make videos way before it comes out, just hyping it up. I didn't do that at all. So I finished it, I uploaded it, and most of my sales were friends and family. And then word of mouth spread a bit, and I got a lot of sales. But for the first time, 40 sales ain't a lot. But for me, it is, and it meant the world to me. Book two, I'm going to make more videos, trying to make more hype behind it. But I did hire a professional artist to show some panels of what my book is. So as you can see behind me, that's Zane right there, the professional assassin. And the next panel was, things going wrong, him getting betrayed, getting taken over by the soul of the hero. And then the last panel, mind you, these were expensive to get an artist to draw these things. The last panel was, Zane infiltrating the school, and him being a dickhead, and yeah, the hero taking over and making him look like a hero, and he's not happy with it. But yeah, that's basically how I would do it again if I could. There's a lot of tips behind these things, but you guys can't give up. If I did it, you could do it. Feel free to message me if you want some help. Feel free to message me if you want the book. That would be amazing. I want to hear what everyone thinks about it. It's my first time going through this, and yeah, there's a lot of mistakes I did, guys, a lot. And there's a lot of things I would change, but there's also a lot of things I wouldn't. I have a love for this. I've been writing since I was 15. Um, I started and restarted this book so many times. It's changed so much as I got older, but yeah, like I'm so proud of it, guys. But yeah, tip number four would be, I don't know, what would tip number four be? Shit. Oh, so a lot of my inspiration, I don't think I got into it, was Soul Eater. I don't know if you guys can see it there. I have a Soul Eater tattoo. There's the moon. If you guys watch Fire Force, because I know this is more of an OG, but it's the same creator. There's soul coming out of it. A lot of people don't really recognize my tattoo, but when they do, I know they're OGs. But yeah, a lot of my inspiration were Soul Eater, Dragon Ball Z. I grew up with all those. But yeah, guys, have an outline. I definitely recommend having an outline because I know this video is a little messy. It's kind of just going through what's on my thought process, but like, okay, you want to make a fantasy book. You want it to have 20 chapters. Each chapter you're going to write what's going to happen. Chapter 1, the hero is introduced. At the end, there's a climactic battle of chapter 1. The hero gets possessed by the hero. Chapter 2 is the escape from the cave or the fortress, right? What's going to happen? Do that all the way to the last chapter. And I promise you it gets easier because now you have an outline. And while you're writing, you just have to make sure to follow that outline. Okay, the beginning of the chapter is going to start with a fight or introduction. And then you have to end the chapter with the hero getting betrayed. Yada, yada. But this way, you don't have to write on the fly. You don't have to make plot holes for yourself. And you can go back and fix anything you want. Amazon is great. If you need some help, I can definitely help. Just send me an email, send me a message. I'll help you. That's what I'm here for. I'm not this super big YouTuber or TikToker, so I read all my messages. I read all my comments. I'll reply to all of you. Yeah, it's just nothing but love and support. Um, what else? Hiring the professional artists was expensive. They charged me like 250 for each panel, colors and everything, but hey, I just wanted to get it across what my book was about, and I figured that was the easiest way. But you guys could do it. If a screw up like me, who's took forever to do this, managed to do it in 10 years, I bet you could do it in a year. Just plan this shit out, stick to it, stick to writing one, even if you stick to writing 1 page a day, 1 page every 2 days. You got this. I know life could get busy, but get into the rhythm, guys. Once you start writing, get into the flow, you won't stop. I can guarantee you. If it's your passion, you'll do it without any hesitation. But yeah, guys, I basically wanted to just show this, do a little quick video, word of mouth. But yeah, shameless plug. Buy my book, please. All right, guys, that's all for today. I know this isn't usually my regular content, but figured this is my real passion. I know I do a lot of stock videos, and I have earned a lot of money from stocks. So this just gives me more money to put into the passion that I do love. I like stocks, but my true passion is writing a book. I want to eventually turn it into a graphic novel, but it costs a lot of money. So I'm working on it. I made $22,000 from the stock market videos I made. I started with 100. I got all the way up to 22,000, and I am so proud of that challenge. Follow it on TikTok. I think I put it to shorts here too. But yeah, guys, that's just all going back into writing my books and writing my graphic novel. But I want to thank you all so much who follow me along. And hey, if you subscribe to me everyone under 1,000 subscribers, or if I ever get filthy rich, I got you with a gift. Keep that in mind. I'll remember all of you. I already got a few people that comment that I remember. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for everything. I appreciate you guys even listening to me if you made it this far in the video. But nothing but love. See you guys another day. Thanks.